Boom, we are live in the Sneaker Enthusiast group and on the SoleLife Fresno State YouTube channel. I'm here. Right above me is my guy Adam, repping the 559,
Yep, but not in the 559.
but not in the 559. And then
Not anymore.
not anymore. To the what is that? That's, I guess, whoever's watching. That's my right, I guess. We got my guy Andy Coleman, all the way from the UK. What's going on, dude?
I'm good. Are you?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you staying up late for this.
I still can't see anything though. I can just see you. Like I can't see me or you.
Right. You know what? We'll do this. How about this? Can you see yourself
Oh yeah,
now?
I can now. Yeah. That's much better.
Okay. So you won't see me, you won't see Jonathan, but you'll be able to see. It's because there's a limitation because you only have, one screen. Because you have your phone, so
Yeah.
you can't see everybody. But it's all good. We're here. We got 7 people watching already. What's up, T? Shout out to my guy T. He's in the building. If you're watching this now, what's up, Max? If you could please just like the post to boost it in the feed so other people in the group watch it, because believe it or not, Facebook doesn't show us. You guys know how the algorithm works. So go ahead and just hit that like, and we will get started. And before we get started, you guys got to choose an emoji. So Adam, what emoji you want to go with?
I'm going with the basketball.
Basketball emoji. I love it. I got my Clippers shirt on.
Repping our fantasy basketball group, man. Shout out Eddie. I see him in YouTube.
Dude. Oh my God. Hey, shout out to Robert Brown for letting John Morant go on the waivers for you. Oh my goodness. But we'll talk about that.
With that. But I didn't. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
And then Andy, what emoji would you like to go with?
I'll go with a smiley face.
Smiley face. I love it. So that's how we're gonna cast our votes. How that's gonna work. Andy is gonna be the smiley face. Adam is gonna be the basketball. And I appreciate you putting the basketball in your name, Adam. And you guys watching at home will just put the round number, and then you'll put the emoji to cast your vote. All right. Jonathan, anything you want to say before we get started, dude?
It's a pleasure to be here. Excited for this round. It's going to be a great one. So let's get started.
All right, here we go. The first round.
All righty, ladies and worms. You got love at first sight. Self-explanatory, as always. The sneaker that the second you saw it, you already know sparks are flying. Cupid shot the arrow. So, gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started. And the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Ooh. Oh, I love it. We got some love themed sneakers.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first? All right, Adam, since you're already there, you go ahead and go first. Tell us what you have.
All right, guys. These are the Jordan 5 Low Wings, class of 2020, 2021. And as soon as I saw these, I knew I had to have them. Little background, I'm a high school teacher in LA. I've been teaching for 13 years. And, when the pandemic hit, all our kids went online. And Jordan Brand, this honor those 2 classes, 2020, their school year was cut short in March. So they finished off their school year online. And I teach seniors. So imagine being a senior and having no prom, right? No grad night, nothing like that. That sucked. And then 2021, the entire year was also online. So I taught from this very seat, this very room for the whole year. So anyway, These shoes come out and I'm just like, I gotta have it. I want to rep, my students, right? The kids who graduated these years. So you got the 20 over here, the 21. You got the tassel, which is my favorite touch on this particular shoe. Yeah. Little tassels right here. On the inside tongue, you got the Jordan wings on one, and the class of 2020, 2021 on the other.
I love it.
It's a beautiful shoe. You know, it's not for everybody because I mean, I guess unless you're a student, you graduate those 2 years, or you're a teacher like myself, you know, you probably aren't really gravitated towards this particular shoe model or this colorway. But you know, this is awesome, and I want to show you guys the best part. Since we didn't have a yearbook, I decided to get creative and made my shoebox a yearbook. So I had this
Wow.
box at graduation. I couldn't get all of them.
Dude,
They're
that's
hard to find, and
sweet.
honestly, like I didn't know what many of them look like. You know, like because they're all online, and most everybody has like the blank box, right? There's no face. A lot of kids, you know, for one reason or another, don't show their face on camera. So I had to try to find as many as I could. But this is something that I'll remember, you know, for the rest of my life. You know,
Dude, hey, wait, can I ask you a question? Adam, are you the
Yeah.
most popular teacher on campus?
Sneaker wise, for sure. Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
there's a few teachers with some drip. One of our social workers, a couple teachers, they're pretty fly too.
Uh-huh.
He's been
Someone did a TikTok of me in my classroom last year. They made a TikTok, and you know, I'm just spinning around in my chair. Maybe I'll share that sometime. But
Yeah, share it in the
fun.
group,
But,
man. We
yeah,
would love to see that. That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
All right. To everybody in the comments right now, we have Colin, we have Amy, we have Eddie, we have William. This is round one, Big Will. What's up, Max? Facebook user, if you want us to see your name and your profile picture, all you gotta do is click the link in the description, and we'll be able to see that. And we'll do the voting right after Andy goes. So Andy, go ahead and show us what you got. So you got some dunks there.
So yeah, the strange looks. So these, first of all, I think this is it started going downhill after these. I think with the SBs. I think obviously as the surge started and everybody started to buy dunks again or SB dunks and stuff, they made a lot of effort with a lot of the previous ones that came before.
Uh-huh.
I think there was very few that came out after this shoe that was really worth it. I think they just started to churn them out at that point. We were almost getting them weekly. But for me, this was like the top of the mountain in the recent. Like I don't think there's been one better than these since these came out. I think the materials are absolutely crazy. So when I got these, I decided to go to my local skate shop. We'd even got dinner time the day before with my friend. She's actually in this group, Molly Iville. We decided to go and get some dinner pretty early, and then we'll go to the skate shop and we'll just go and camp out and we'll just get the shoes. So we got there maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that. There were so many people there. But you could see as well, it wasn't the people that wanted to wear these shoes. There were people who were there for reselling. So this was maybe a Friday morning or something. We'd gone there. There was a guy who'd been there since Wednesday. Like he'd literally turned up and sat there from Wednesday, already sold his pair. He was literally there just to sell his pair.
Oh my god.
So we stayed for a little bit. I could see how it was going. Like there was people turning up. They were saying there's 30, 40 other people that are not here, but they've got the name on a list. And you could see how it was going. People started to argue. People started to kick off and stuff. So I said to my friend, I'm not down with this. Like I'm not going to sit here all night on the chance we're not even going to get them. So I entered a few more raffles on our way home, entered the raffles, and I just so happened to be lucky enough to win one. So yeah, that's how I ended up with the Strange Loves.
Yeah, I'm jealous, man. Those are beautiful. And anybody who's actually seen those in person or held them in hand, they are plushy, man. They are nice.
So everything about it though, like even just, I mean, I don't know if it really picks it up, but just how beautiful the material is. Like it's so nice.
Velvety, right?
Yeah, it's just
love that first sight.
This is it for me. For a dog, there hasn't been one better. Yeah, I can't think. I mean, I've got a good few. I liked the dog walkers before these. These were like the next ones after it. These were my shoe of the year for me that year. And then obviously after this as well, not long after this, COVID happened. So yeah, we ended up having to do everything online. You had no option of camping for shoes.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, when you say it that way, it's pretty hard to top that one in terms of the dunks that have been releasing lately. But if you guys would like to place your votes for Andy. You do the happy face emoji, put the round number and the happy face emoji. And for my guy Adam here to my right, you're gonna want to put round 1 plus basketball emoji. As some people are
That,
already doing in the comments, shout out
that
to
box is
John.
cool. The constant, what you did with the box there, that's so smart because it makes it more of a keepsake. Like now that it's not just the shoe that means something. It's, I mean, obviously I
Oh
keep
yeah,
all my boxes, everything's in boxes, but that like makes it much more special. Like that was a smart idea.
oh it's so
Thank you.
so
Yeah,
special, dude.
I
So
continue
cool.
the yeah I continue that tradition this year. I did the Jordan Clot 13s
Nice.
as the shoe because it's my to commemorate my 13th year of teaching. So I did it that way.
That's so cool, dude. That you're so committed to teaching, man. That is a tough gig. But let's move it on to the next round. You want to do the honors, my guy?
Of course. Favorite collab sneaker, right? So we got the Travises, we got we got the 112s, we got Union, we got all these great collaborations. So let's see what your favorite is. So gentlemen, get your pairs ready and let's get started. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Ooh, yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Air Max round before the Air Max round. Look at that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
we have an
Andy,
Air Max round, so this is it.
oh, this is it. All right. Well, Andy, Adam went first last time, so why don't you go ahead and tell us what you have there? I think we all know what it is.
So these are the Reebok. No, I'm joking. So these are the Wotherspoons. So my area code, one thing I do like with these, my area code is Manchester in England, 0161. There's a company here that make these little, like the
Oh
little things,
wow,
just one to
little
them. So I got like
Velcro
my area
patches.
code from, which I thought was pretty smart, just to have like my area code on the shoe. Obviously, the Wotherspoons, we all remember this. We all remember whether we vote. I actually voted for these when that competition happened. I voted for these, thought nothing of it. I was just joining in and voting. Some of the others that were awful, weren't they, that year, if you remember? Like the green and brown Vapor Max that came all the way up your shit like. But these,
Yeah.
obviously, these were beautiful, I think, still to this day. These live up to the hype, I think. And, you know, and we all know it's the Wotherspoons, but for me, these genuinely live up to the hype. I think this is an absolutely stunning shoe. So yeah, we all kind of watched the competition and watched who won, and then the production of the shoe being made. Obviously, I'm a fan of Sean Wotherspoon. I pretty much have every shoe he's done. So watching it be done, it was cool. Like obviously, Wotherspoons, it's one of them. You just everybody wants to have it in the collection.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw it. It was such like a whole design and like a whole idea that I didn't even realize. Like it took me a while to realize that it was a soul swap.
Obviously, it wasn't just Sean Wotherspoon. He had the whole team with him. He had so many people with him, and it was good watching after it had been released, kind of watching it back of how they all sat together and spoke about materials and colours and how they were going to use what and the way they made it, the hybrid and stuff. Like, yeah, it's a sneakerhead shoe, and it's not a casual shoe. Like, if you own this shoe, you're probably a sneakerhead.
Yeah, definitely. You probably and you either came up on the dub or you got some loot to spend on some sneakers. All right, Adam, go ahead, man. What you got for us? You got some 95s?
Yeah, 95s, but the patch, that's a nice personal touch, Andy. I like that a lot. This was a real tough category for me. I love collabs. I love the partnership between a brand and a company, and sometimes even triple collabs, when it's done right. But at the end of the day, I gravitated towards these to share, just simply because during this past school year, it's one of my most worn shoes to school, simply because it's subtle. I don't want to stand out too much. Occasionally, I'll put out something colorful, but on most days, this monochromatic vibe kind of fits with my slacks and my outfit. But I don't know. I love Air Maxes. 95s are a great model. This particular collab with Comme des Garçons, CDG, is just so well executed, in my opinion. There were 3 colorways: the white, the black, I think, and then this one, which is just above the other 3 for sure for me. The tearaway, showing the foam, the different layers, the hidden swoosh right here, just the threading, this uncut part. I mean, it's the suede. It's a lovely shoe. You can really wear it with anything, rock it with anything. And
Yeah, I know Jonathan would like a
on
pair
most
of
days,
those.
I gravitate towards this. Yeah,
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that, Brian?
I said I
have
know
to
you
give
would
it up
love
for
a
him.
pair of those, dude.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Like it may be a quality control nightmare, but the thing is, like, with that pair specifically, the approach they went. I mean, of course, you can tell it's kind of going off of that exposed foam from like the off-white collections and stuff. But I mean, coming to Garzon, and they never miss. It's a beautiful shoe.
Oh, they
Yeah.
miss sometimes. They miss
Hey,
sometimes, but they did this right. I love this one.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I actually never
And
seen that sneaker before. So
keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is him being humble on campus. Okay, he's like, yeah, this is something more subtle, This is him being humble, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep that in mind.
all right, guys, place your vote. So this was round 2. If you'd like to vote for Adam, you put round 2 plus the basketball emoji, and if you'd like to vote for Andy, with his Witherspoons, you put round 2 plus the smiley face emoji. Just gonna fire off a couple of comments. We have Tony Ray Jr. He says, "What round is this? This is round 2, my friend." Max Wilder says, "I love the design work of Sean Witherspoon," and he put a nice little smiley face on there. And we got my guy Chang Ko. He said round 2. He put the smiley face. But shout out to Chang Ko. He just joined the group. Welcome to the Sneaker Enthusiast family, my friend. Was he in here before, Adam?
Yeah, he was here. Terrence invited me and him, I think.
Oh, okay.
We first got into the group. Yeah.
Cool. Well, welcome back. Let's go into the next round. We have a really fun one. I'm curious to see what Adam will pull out. We have Hometown Hero. So
I think we got actually craziest story, Brian.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I got pair with the craziest story.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Is that true?
But if you got this already, we could switch to it.
No. We'll do the pair with the craziest story. I just don't see it on here. Oh, here it is. All right. Pair with the craziest story. Sorry about that, guys. Round 3. So pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yeah, pair with the craziest story. I mean, this is bare bones as it gets. So, gentlemen, get your sneakers ready and let's get this going. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Some Wave Runners and some Pumas. Okay.
That was the first time I've seen someone pull out some Pumas. All right.
Who went first last time?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right,
Adam.
go ahead, Adam. So you got some Yeezys for us?
I got some Yeezys for you. So I leave my home to go work pretty early in the morning, and I don't drive with my sneakers on. Anyone else in the group? I got a long commute too, so I like to be comfortable. I don't want to crease either, so I'm wearing my slides, when I drive to work. Anyway, I have a routine: my coffee, my backpack, and then I grab some shoes from my closet and I take them with me to the car to put in. I have a habit of putting them on top of my car, right, as I'm putting my bag and my drinks in the car. And this one particular morning, I guess I had something extra with me, so the routine is off, and I forget these bad boys on top of my car. All right, I'm driving out. I'm driving out of my garage. Take a couple turns, and then as soon as I get out of my neighborhood, for some reason I decide, hey, I just check on my shoes. Did I bring them? Right. I look at the passenger seat. I usually put them at the bottom. They're not there, and I'm freaking out. Right. At this point, I'm like maybe 2 minutes, away from home.
Oh my God.
And I had already, gotten onto the major streets with lights. Right.
Hell no.
So I busted U. I know they're not on the top of my car anymore. So I busted U, and I'm driving back. Now this is like It's 6:30 in the morning, so it's still relatively dark. There aren't a whole lot of cars out yet. Um, but I'm driving up the street, taking like a curves, and I see these two shoes just laying out on the street, maybe 20 feet apart from each other. And I'm just like, thank you, no one stole them. Like the whole time, from the time I realized I didn't bring them, I'm hoping nobody picked them up, because these bad boys are gone, right? And someone's gonna recognize these and take them with them. Luckily they were there. And another reason I was so freaked out was because I don't know if you can see this tag. Some of you might have seen this, like wondering what is this, like some knockoff Yeezys or
Oh
something. But
wow,
no,
I
this is
think I know what that
actually,
is.
you know what this is? What is it, Brian?
I think it's like a hospital band, right? Maybe for your child or something.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
exactly,
dude.
exactly. So I put this on here because like I look at this as kind of a dad shoe. So when I became, just put these on here for the laces. So
Wow,
I was nervous
that's a
about
nice
losing
touch.
these too, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, the story gets worse. Well, not worse. It's good now because I found them. They're on the street. I pull over. I get out of my car. I'm gonna go grab them. But this car starts driving up, and it's kind of fast. It's like 30, 40 miles an hour. And I'm thinking, all right, they're gonna see my shoes and just stay clear of it. No, they run one shoe over, just one, and you just
Dude.
hear this like, boom, and my heart goes. I can't even be mad because I'm the dumb idiot that left them on the car, right? I'm just thankful they're there. But they run them over. I'm witnessing this in real time. I think it was the right shoe. And it held up, man. It held up. No damage, nothing. Wore them several times afterwards. But that's my crazy story.
That is a crazy story, man. That is an insane story, and I'm happy that you were able to retrieve your sneakers, man.
It's a
That's
goddamn
crazy.
roller
Hey, before
Yeah.
Andy goes, I just want to everybody, like Eddie's in here. He's saying like I can't be driving with my kicks. Does everybody do that? Because like, well, sometimes when I'm driving, because I don't know why, but my gas pedal is like full of grease, and sometimes it'll like if I'm wearing something like suede, the grease will get on, and it's really hard to clean. Is that like a thing for you guys? Everybody in here, do you guys? Do you really take off your shoes before you drive?
I'd say the only time I ever take my shoe off, if it's like I guess something like kind of like an Air Force One, where it's like the sole is
Right.
like really chunky. So when I'm switching my feet, it sometimes might get caught in the spaces in between the pedals, and I'll just or if I'm wearing slides and shit, call me weird, but like I like the vibrate, like the bumps. So I'll just I'll just wear my sock, and I'll just drive like that. I'm pretty sure it's fucking illegal, but oh well.
Tony Ray Jr. says cruise control whenever possible. Yes. That's only because I'm lazy. And then T says driving shoes. So the beaten skate shoes. So he has a pair of shoes for driving. All right, I was just curious to know. Andy, what you got for us, my man?
So I've got the Puma and Atmos staple pigeon and crow. So I was actually gifted these off Jeff Staple. So that's what makes them, I suppose, the craziest story. He did something on his Instagram not too long ago where he was saying he wants to give a few pairs away. I just kept seeing my name getting tagged on something, and I was like, what's this? So I've looked onto it, started reading what it was. Obviously, it's Jeff Staple saying, I think people around here who know me know that I'm a huge Staple fan. I mean, I've got Staple pigeon.
Yeah, dude.
I've got the pigeon tattooed on my ankle. Yeah, I'm a huge Staple pigeon fan. So he inboxed me and he asked me if he could send me a pair, which for me was unreal. Like, never mind just the fact that I'm getting a pair for free. That Jeff Staple inboxed me and asked me if I wanted a pair.
Well, how did he know you before then?
People tagged me in the comments when he was saying he wanted to give some away. People just kept putting my name. People just kept saying, you should give him to, you should speak to this guy, you should give him to. So I just kind of saw on Instagram, I'd been tagged multiple times on this post on Jeff Staples' thing. I assumed it was just something new. Do you know, just like whenever he posts something, oh, here's new t-shirts, and people just going, oh, get the I just assumed. But I've gone on anyway and looked, read the whole post and saw what it was. saw that loads of people had like tagged, which I was grateful for. I thought it was cool. Yeah, not long after, so obviously I posted, I said, yeah, I'd love a pair of these. Next thing I know, yeah, he inboxed me and asked me if he could send me a pair and to send him my address, which I did. So I was still, yeah, I was buzzing off that. Thought that was me. A couple of weeks later, not even that, I get this post. Like, so I wasn't in, I was at work. Yeah, I've come back to this post and I'm thinking I haven't ordered anything. Like, I think, but then you know what it's like in it with trainers. We all have never ordered anything, but we have ordered things. So I'm thinking, what have I actually ordered? And I couldn't think. I was too late to go and pick it up that day. So the day after, I go to pick it up, wondering what it is. I get the box, I open it, and I see that it was Puma, and I knew straight. I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, that's my story with these.
That's unbelievable, man.
And I just think it's a dead nice shoe as well. Like, it's so clean. It's so. What I like when he does it with Puma is how it looks like a pigeon, like just with the iridescent light. And I like how on this side it's got the crow, and then it's got almost like the crow's wing.
Oh,
yeah, those are gorgeous.
So I thought that was kind of cool, like having the one side as the staple and the one side as the crow. Atmos on the tongue, like a triple collab. Yeah, really smart shoe.
I love it, man. That's awesome that he reached out to you and sent you the shoe personally like that. That's pretty insane. That's unheard of, actually.
And he's a man of the people, man. What can you say?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, it was something that you don't really expect, and even when it's happening, you're still a bit like, what? Like, just, and then for it to actually come through and to actually get them, I think there's
that's
amazing.
That's sweet. Says a lot about Jeff Staple. Thanks for sharing that. If you'd like to vote for Andy, right above me, you're gonna put the round number. This was, I believe, round 3, and that was the pair with the crazy story. Round 3, go ahead and just put round 3 plus his emoji, which is the smiley face emoji. If you'd like to vote for Adam, you put round 3 plus the basketball emoji. And moving on to the next category, the one that I sneak peeked already. Hometown hero.
So, hometown hero, self-explanatory. A shoe that represents your hometown, or maybe an idol, some sort of figure from where you're from. So let's get started, gentlemen. Have your skills ready. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got. Oh,
two Air Force Ones. Yes, this is my favorite silhouette of all time. So I'm excited.
We know, Brian.
Why don't you go ahead, Andy? Did you go for? Adam went first last time, so you go ahead and go.
So this is the Manchester Beat Air Force One. It was a size exclusive. I've actually showed this before in this group. Do you remember the bombing that happened in Manchester a few years ago? I think at an Ariana Grande concert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when that happened, so this worker bee here, this is like the symbol for Manchester. And it's to represent that, like in the 1800s, of how we were a very industrial town and how everybody worked together for the greater good to produce like the bigger things for the whole place. The worker bee, after that bombing, became very symbolic in Manchester. Even though it's always around, it really came into itself, I think, after that. There was people not even from Manchester getting a Manchester Bee tattooed in like unity for what happened. So after the bombing happened, Size had decided that they wanted to do something. Like Nike obviously have done something with them. They made the Manchester, like it's literally my home, like, so it's even got my area code on the tongue, like the honeycomb on the heel.
Oh, those are sweet.
And I don't think you can really tell with the material, but the material is ridiculously nice. Like it's just such beautiful material. The colouring, absolutely everything. I just think it's such a beautiful shoe and completely represents my hometown. Like, there's not a shoe that could represent my hometown more than this. Manchester Bee Air Force One.
That's sweet, dude. That is a beautiful sneaker. I wish I owned a pair. Hey, is Radiohead from Manchester?
No, Radiohead aren't even from England, are they? Aren't they American?
Radiohead? No way, dude. Tom York is a top bloke.
Oh no, yeah, he is. Yeah. No, he's not from Manchester. No. So
No?
we've got like we're Oasis and the
Oasis.
Smiths
That's right.
and the
Yeah,
Stone Roses,
that's right.
and the Happy Mondays.
There we
But out of
go.
all of it, though, we've got the Smiths. So
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win for Manchester. All right, Adam, what do you got for us, man?
So Andy, was that shoe a regional exclusive?
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. As soon as I found out I was battling you and that you're from United Kingdom and me being also from a foreign country, I knew we had to do the hometown hero category, just to show and represent. So I love that we got a chance to show where we're from. So I'm from Fresno. I grew up there.
That's right.
Spent like a quarter of my life in Fresno, California. But these are definitely not Fresno shoes. I was born in China. I was born in Shanghai,
Okay.
Shanghai, China, and these shoes were also a regional exclusive. So that's why I was wondering if that shoe was of yours. Also an Air Force One. So I love that the Air Force Ones, each kind of city got to do their own thing. So this is the Air Force One, Shanghai. They call it the Golden Era, I believe. So it represents the 1920s and 1930s in Shanghai. That like Art Deco type of vibe. And on this particular shoe, you've got the golden touch on the heel. This symbol here, I'm trying to make sure I can get the right.
Yeah, you can see it
right there. It's a symbol for Shanghai, similar to the B representing Manchester. I love the translucent swoosh, and it's got some Art Deco design on it as well.
That's beautiful.
Right there. So it
I
kind
didn't
of
even
like
notice
blends
that.
this half with that half. This part is leather, but this part is patent leather. Right here, the front is patent leather.
So
I
it
love
does.
the
It doesn't
sole. I
crease.
haven't worn these yet. Like I'm scared to wear these. Maybe when I go back to Shanghai next time to visit my family there, I'll probably pop these out. But the milky sole, I don't see this very often. It was like a lot lighter than your typical gum bottom.
When did these drop?
This too. So this was a regional exclusive. When I noticed that it came out, I hit my cousin up. My cousin's a few years younger than me, and I hit him up. I said, "Dude, look, I need to have this. I don't care." Like, so we decided to do a trade. I bought him like a Fear of God hoodie, and I shipped it to him, and he shipped me these. I thought it was a fair trade.
Dude,
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Wow, those
I
are
wanted to
beautiful.
also show the paper.
Ooh.
This is the paper with the box. So you got a map of Shanghai back in the day.
That's the kind of shit I love with packaging. Like the little extra details, the nitty gritty. Like that's what really ties it all together. And like no doubt.
Right. Tough round. This is a tough round.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just read some comments real quick. Somebody said Mad Chester, and then we got we got T. He says they're from Northampton area, about halfway between London and Manchester. He's talking about Radiohead.
Oasis, maybe, I don't know.
And look, Antoine, I had no idea, bro. Antoine says that Oasis is his favorite band of all time. I didn't know you got down like that. And then we got I love Oasis too. I went through a phase. Both great stories. Have to go with the happy face because I like the shoe better. Tony Ray Jr. says very tough round.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next category. Let me just pull it up here. Favorite non-Nike Jordan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta find this. There it is. Boom.
All righty, gentlemen. Your favorite non-Jordan, Nike or Yeezy. There's plenty of other brands out there. You got Diadora, you got New Balance, Reebok, plenty to name. So, gentlemen, let's get started. Have your shoes ready. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Yes. I love it. I would love it when somebody brings in some Sauconys.
Yeah.
Here we go. Who went first last time?
I mean,
You did. All right. So Adam, you go to ahead, man. You got some Ultra Boost for us?
Yes, sir. Ultra Boosts. These are the sneakers and stuff. Tea Time Ultra Boost 1.0s. In my humble opinion, top 3 colorways of Ultra Boosts. I mean, you got to
For
put the
real?
cream,
Oh
the
yeah.
OG creams in there. So this might be number 2. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just biased, but I don't golf. Okay, I tried. I did. My wife bought me a set for my birthday one year. I literally spent maybe a day or 2 on the course. I have allergies, so I gave up on it. But these are like a golf themed shoe. You've got the insole with the golf ball and the
That's
grass in
sick.
there. That's a
But
pretty nice
they're
touch.
not golf
Same on
shoes,
the other
right?
one. They're not golf shoes. Just your typical. They just came out with a 4D version of these, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh, okay.
with
Those
this
are
very
insane.
similar upper, just a 4D bottom. But you can't beat the original ones. Now I don't know much about golf, so maybe someone in the group can talk about this. But you have these 2 holes that are different colors, blue and black.
Uh-huh.
I think colors represent something in golf, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure what. Had to do a lace swap on one. I like the contrast. And then if you notice the toe box and you look
Oh.
carefully, they go in different directions. Patterns are different.
Oh yeah. That's true. Wow.
Huh.
And
Dude, that they need to release that as a GR because that'll be a bestseller for Adidas.
I love these. I love these.
Those are sweet.
Hey
I love
Brian.
those. What? Yeah, I just saw the comment. Jonathan, please tell Brian to show his shirt. So there you go. I have a Rams hat on. Can you see it? And then I got a Clippers versus everybody.
Brian,
Shirt
I need
on.
that tee.
This man is a villain. This man is a villain.
Next time they drop, I can help you get one at them. All right,
Nice.
that was sweet. Go ahead, Andy. What you got for us?
so mine is the Saucony food fights,
Yes, I love those.
which I think are, again, another stunning shoe. I love the mismatch of them. I love the concept, how Saucony love a food themed shoe. And they've released however many they've done beforehand. Like the burgers, the one they did with eggs and bacon, for instance, avocado on toast. And they've used different parts of the different shoes that they've done on these, like, for instance, the line of that's the avocado on toast. But this was the lobster, was it? Where is it? The inside? I mean, I don't know every bit that they've done, but
Right.
yeah, I think it's such a cool concept of just
Right.
almost a Saucony version of the Nike's What The, I suppose, and they've done it with the food. So it's almost a What The Food collab.
He took the word right out of my mouth. I was going to mention that.
It is though, isn't it? It's like the Saucony version of it. I just think it's beautiful. I love it. And they even did it on the box. So the box came with, like, you know, the previous kind of collabs they've done. They've wrote food fight in the previous ones that they've done beforehand. So yeah,
that is such a cool graphic on the box.
I think very underrated. I think these are so very underrated. These should have got much more props last year than what they actually did.
I think they were super underrated too. I should have copped a pair, but I just wasn't in a place financially to do it.
Shit, I still ain't.
Yeah, you're still not. We're working towards it. It's all right.
Hey, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, Brian. Don't worry.
We're gonna get there, dude. Let me see. I'm just gonna read one comment. T says round 5. Happy face. I don't think I've seen a poor Saucony collaboration. Every pair I've owned are amazing. Some of the best quality shoes about. That's what I hear, man.
Yeah, people sleep on it. Yeah, same thing with like even some collabs with like Reebok, like the hot ones. I have like the Club C's, the low tops. My goodness, man! Like the leather is like the leather is something that people would have loved to see on a that you could compare it to like a shattered backboard. Like people would be like, oh my god, the quality, like stuff like that, man. Like people need to get out of their own, for lack of better word, out of their own heads and open their eyes.
Speaking of getting out of your heads and opening your eyes,
great transition.
Audience picks a category.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to see these guys pull out? You guys choose the category, and Adam and Andy will
type it in the chat.
Type it in the chat. We can do favorite. I don't know. You come up with the category, Jonathan.
Shoot. Shoe that you would fight to the death for.
Shoe that you would fight to the death for.
Yeah, like someone's about to run up on you, and you're like, hey, give me your shoes, and you're like, nah, you ain't taking these. Like, I'll fight to the death for these. So that's a out of pocket idea.
That's kind of a violent one. But we have a couple of them. I'm gonna let the chat just go for a little bit longer, and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Are we okay on time, Adam and Andy? Are you guys all right?
Yeah.
We can speed it up.
Yeah.
You guys are. I know you guys are raising kids. Let me see. All right, let's do it. So we have. I think we're gonna do. Oof. Oh. Okay. I think I like this one. I'm gonna choose this one. Colin says, favorite shoe that came out before the 80s. Favorite shoe that came out before the 80s. Can we do that one?
So like manufacturing?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
dang.
Like,
do you mean the actual shoe is pre-80s or a shoe that was designed before so is it a silhouette that existed before the 80s?
We'll do it that way. A silhouette that came out pre-1980.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Do you guys have any? If we can, we can do another one. There's a lot of them in here. Adam, you cool with that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you guys go grab your sneaker and then, or whenever you're
we're
ready.
doing that one now?
Yeah, we're doing that one right
now.
You got to just grab a pair. This is the fun one.
You got me wondering what I have in my collection that would. I like one. I have a couple.
Hey, hold on. While these guys are doing this, I'm gonna put something here.
Yeah.
Support this group at www.patreon.com. www.patreon.com/notyouraveragefines.com. I gotta do the giveaway for this month. We give away a sneaker to somebody every month, and I'm about to do a whole other podcast about sneaker news with Christopher Gerald. It's going to be a part of the tier. We're just building out the infrastructure. There's going to be a lot more going on with the Patreon. If you guys want to check it out, patreon.com/notyouraveragefines. All right. That's it.
Look at that plug, man. It's professional as shit.
All right. So right now, guys, Adam and Andy are grabbing a pair of sneakers that came out before the 1980s. A category chosen by the sneaker enthusiast legend, the guy who created the Queener Challenge, Colin Michael Keith. Mikhail Keith? Sorry, dude, if I'm butchering your name. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
You want to do the countdown, Jonathan?
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Have your sneakers ready. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Boom. Okay. Oh, okay. Who went first last time? I forgot. I have a bad memory.
I think
Adam went first last time, right?
Adam, so it'd be Andy.
Go ahead, Andy. What you got for us, man?
So these are the brain dead Converse Chuck Taylors. So obviously over 100-year-old. The Chuck Taylor,
oldest sneaker ever.
I really like what Brain Dead do. I think the last couple haven't been great, but I think the way they came into it and a lot of the stuff they've done with Reebok, smashed it. I think the Reebok Classics, I've got them up there. They're the most beautiful shoe. But I really like these. I like how they're the opposite, but it's actually.
Andy, that's your favorite silhouette of all time, right?
So I have 3. I don't know. It depends on the day that you ask me. Chuck Taylors, I've got a ridiculous amount of Converse. I wore a pair every day for a month, and I didn't even touch my collection. Yeah, love Converse. Chuck Taylor's 500s and the Reebok Omnizone 2. They're probably my three all-time favorite silhouettes for one reason or another. Yeah, I like with these how it's opposite, and it's not like, they're both the same design on the outside, so it's quite weird. So it's this one on the outside, it's the cow, and then that side is, I don't know what we call it, the giraffe or whatever it be.
Yeah,
But the giraffe's on the outside on this one, and the cow's on the inside.
love it. Eclectic eclectic shoe. Dope.
The box
Definitely.
is pretty smart as well. So the box kind of represent the same.
Nice.
It reminds me of that Freddie Gibbs and damn, I'm forgetting the producer's name's album. I'm forgetting his name.
Pretty sure it was Mad Libs, no?
Yeah, Mad Libs. Damn.
Yeah, Piñata.
That's right, Piñata.
Dude, that's a good album, man.
That is a good album.
If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it.
What you got for us, Adam? Wow.
Holy
Dude.
shit.
All right. I know Andy knows what these are because I think he's the only person in the group, and this is so like fitting and ironic that we're battling, but a post about Fayez. And these are, I mean, a lot of people know these as like kung fu shoes or Shaolin monks wearing these. It's just your basic cloth upper, rubber bottom. You've seen I've worn this. This could have fit some other category, like, hometown hero. Because as of today, there's only two places that manufactures these. One is in Shanghai, and the other one is in, I believe, France. So there's like two Fayez, but this brand dates back to, I want to say 1920s, 30s even. I don't know. It's weird that I have this in my collection. I got these before I really got into sneakers, and I, called myself an enthusiast.
You got them here in America?
I got these in China, in Shanghai.
In China, okay.
Yeah. I actually have a dead stock pair also. So this particular one, the same one I wore before I got married. We took like our engagement photos in this. So my wife had a pair, I had a pair, and we wore these in our engagement photos. Wow, dude. So when you said before 80s, this is the first shoe that came to my mind.
Yeah, those are beautiful. I need a pair of those.
Yeah. Andy, you got a gray pair, if I recall, right?
I got the staple pair.
Oh shit! Can we just see that?
Yeah, the staple.
Do you mind if I just bring that up real quick, Adam? There it is. Yeah. Wow, dude! What? Jeff Staple, man.
Jeff Staple. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, did you get his Allbirds collab?
Maybe I knew nothing about these. I pride myself on like being geeky and looking at why they use this, what shoe brands this, that, and I knew nothing about these until I heard about Staple collaboration. Looked into it from then.
Beautiful.
They've got a few things I think Converse should steal. Like on a Chuck Low, the way that the tongue goes, the way the tongue sits, it'd be perfect on it. It's got this like little, see the way it sits where the laces are?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like a little pocket.
It just
fits in and it just.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's super
I just think
neat.
so the tongue goes nowhere. Like it's.
Yeah. That's dope. I need a pair of those. Damn.
Yeah.
Those are fire.
No doubt.
All right. Let's just keep this going because we're running a little late. We have round number 7 coming up. Oh, by the way, place your votes, guys. That was round number 6. If you want to vote for Andy, you put the round number, which was round 6, plus the smiley face emoji. And if you'd like to vote for my guy Adam, round 6 plus the basketball emoji, which you guys are already doing because you guys are awesome. So our next category,
round 7,
date night.
Woo! Really you're wearing out. It could be something with patent leather. It could be something a little pricey. But gentlemen, let's get this started. Your shoes ready in 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Ooh, you guys went classy with it, huh? All right. Adam, you get to go first.
All right. I chose the Jordan 2 Don C, the beach collab colorway. This is my favorite colorway from that.
That's a flex right there, man.
Yeah. This is just a very, very nice, I mean, shade, everything quality wise. And the reason I chose this for the date night categories because this, the square panels, it reminds me of like a Chanel bag,
Oh,
which,
right.
I've got my kicks, my wife's got her bags, so she's probably pulling out a Chanel on our date night. So I guess I gotta match a little bit, right? And I don't know if I'm rocking the hat that comes with it. Probably not, but this comes with it, and um, yeah, this is just a beautiful shoe. It's not your everyday. I'm not wearing this to my classroom. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
It
you
could be
got
it could
the
be a date
gold
night.
lace
It could
slack
also be like
tips.
a club night shoe.
Club,
know,
yeah.
Going to the club.
I'm not sure. I don't want to get some drinks on this. I'm not
Can I
sure I
just
want
say
to get
I've never
drinks
been to the
spilled
club
on
in my
this thing.
life? Can I just say that I just want to let you guys know I've never been to the club in
It's
my life.
overrated. It's
It
overrated.
is, yeah.
You and me both, Brian.
Those are dope. Andy, what you got for us, my guy?
I went with the John Jay Reebok Omnizone 2.
Bach Boys.
So I didn't actually pick these. I asked my girlfriend. I thought I'll let her pick this round when I'd seen it was a category. So we're going on a date and I'm going to wear any of my shoes. But which ones would you pick? So she thought about it for her, but she loves these though anyway. Like so, but yeah, this is the pair she went with. I thought it made more sense because yeah, let her pick. What am I going to wear on date night? The material on these is like a leather jacket. This is some of the best material I've ever seen on a shoe. It's ridiculous how good the material is. It's just the leather is beautiful.
Yeah, you know what? I was in a Foot Locker recently and I saw the Boston Celtics version of that shoe, and I almost pulled the trigger.
These are nothing like the. So I've got those. I actually swapped the laces green, and they look a million times better. Yeah, these are 10 times better than the standard like Omnis. I mean, obviously it's one of my favorite shoes. I've got a good few pairs of Omnizone. These are completely different level. These are premium. These are.
I think it's gotten to the point where
these.
every time I see that sneaker, I always think of you. Always. So that's why I brought it up.
He's a man of the people. What can you say?
Yeah. Eddie says, "Fuck the Celtics." That's right. Fuck the Celtics.
That's the reason I'm a sneakerhead. So being from England, in them days, so we had our own sneaker culture. These days, we're very influenced by America. America completely leads the way when it comes to everything. But we were all like, so it was like Adidas campus and stuff, and it actually came from what you call soccer. Our sneaker culture originally started with soccer. It started with Liverpool football fans because we played,
shoes, right?
In like Europe, and they used to go and steal things. So when they'd go over to Italy or whatever, they'd go and steal tracksuits. They'd run into shops, and so when they came back, they were all dressed in these swag clothes that you couldn't really buy in the UK or whatever. But the one thing from America in them days that did, being a little kid and the Reebok pump coming out, blew my mind. That shoe of just like you can pump your tongue and like and it was D Brown. You've seen D Brown pump them up before. That was it for me. Like watching him do that was it. That's the shoe. That's the reason I'm a sneakerhead, was literally watching him pump that shoe up and just being like, oh my god, like I need that shoe.
Yeah, I gotta take that back. Don't fuck the Celtics back then, but fuck the Celtics now. All right. The next category.
I don't support the Celtics.
He does. Okay, good. I like you for that, Andy. We got a new category.
Hobby Lobby.
A new round, a new category.
So this is round 8. Round 8, ladies and gentlemen. So don't forget to vote in the comments. So heading into round 8, Hobby Lobby. It's a sneaker that best represents your hobby. Pretty self-explanatory. So if you're into music and something tied to music, if you like cartoons, something represents that. So gentlemen, let's get it started. Let's need not waste more time. Have your shoes ready in 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Yes. some Air Forces, some Kobe's. I love to see it. Adam went first last time, so why don't you go ahead and pick us back up, Andy?
So these are the Cristiano Ronaldo patchwork Air Force Ones. Obviously, soccer, huge over here. Funny enough, I don't support any of the teams that Ronaldo's ever played for, even though he just played for my hometown. I like the CR7 on the back in gold.
Classy,
On the
just
swoosh,
class.
the story behind these was he came from Portugal. He was very, very poor. He had 2 pairs of shoes, one which his parents tried to keep neat because they had no money, and the other pair that he would go out and play in. He loved playing football when he was a kid. So they used to have to restitch and restitch and restitch his shoes to try and just keep them in a certain condition, which is what the swoosh represents of how it seems to be all like patchwork and stuff.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
It's actually got thrown into it as well. It's got his signature.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's more of a my date night sneaker.
That's cool.
It's a very, very clean shoe. Very, very clean shoe.
Yeah.
And I just really liked the concept of the shoe. I thought it was very clean.
Colin says that he says you're calling it soccer instead of football for our benefit.
Yeah.
So he said don't even worry about it. Go ahead and call it football. We can handle it.
I mean, it is really football, but yeah.
It really is. All right. Adam.
All right. Kobe fives. Undefeateds. What if
Undefeated
packs?
pack? Yeah.
Yep. Of course, if you're a basketball fan, you understand the story behind the inspiration for this pack. In this hand, you've got a mashup of colorways that represents the 12 teams that passed on Kobe. Those 12 teams are listed here inside one of the Soles, including my Pacers. Yeah, unfortunately. And the Celtics. And then here's the Charlotte Hornets colorway, the team that drafted him. I chose this for Hobby Lobby because for many years I've played fantasy basketball, and I was fortunate enough to
you've been killing us in the group.
Find this group, and
in the league.
We started the league, and shout out to Brian. I see Eddie in here. If you guys want to join our league this upcoming season,
there might be some spots. I don't know. We'll see if anybody wants to run it back first.
So, yeah.
But dope. Yeah, I love it whenever we can get Kobe's on here, whenever we can talk basketball. If you'd like to vote for Adam, go ahead and put the round number. What round was that, Jonathan?
It was round 8.
Round 8. You put round 8 plus the basketball, and for my guy Andy, round 8 plus the smiley face. These guys are bringing it. If you guys are enjoying this, hit us with the like, hit us with the react, hit us with a bunch of hearts, so that other people in the feed see this. And let me go on to category number 9, one of my favorite categories, because it just brings us straight to the present. We're gonna go ahead and do
round number 9, ladies and gentlemen.
Round number 9, which I don't think I have it on here. One second. You guys are gonna have to wait while it uploads. Sorry. Let's see here.
No
Here
problem. No problem.
One-man band, one-man production crew over here.
You're doing great, Brian.
Just thank you. Just
wanted to go back into the comments. I had to acknowledge this one. So shout out to Max Wilder. He said, "Jonathan, why are you looking? Why are you looking younger than last year? What's your secret?"
Being 20 years old.
All right, maybe blush. You know. All right. So round 9, latest pickup. It's a self-explanatory, bare bones minimum. What is your latest pickup? Could be yesterday, could have been the week prior. Doesn't matter. Latest pickup. Gentlemen, let's have your sneakers ready and let's get it going. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got. God damn.
Boom. We got some foam runners.
Ah, come on, man.
Wow, Andy. Okay. So Andy went first last, and Adam's gonna tell us what he has in hand.
To be honest with all of you guys, 2022 has been kind of a slow year for sneaker pickups. I got these on the Confirmed app maybe 2.5 months ago. I got some luck with Confirmed app. So much so that I picked up a pair for my daughter
Oh,
Nice.
as well. So we got matching Stone Sage foam runners. Still dead stock. And I'm on the fence about these, to be quite honest. I'm not a hater. I love new designs, and I think that this particular motto is an acquired taste for some people, and I think I'm there. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Kind of partly because I don't know if my daughter's gonna. I don't know if I want. I'm not sure yet. But this kind of makes it a little bit more likely that I'll keep them and eventually pull them out maybe this summer or not. But
did you
do you
guys
guys
see
have any
the?
tips on how to wear these? I've heard sockless. What do you go with these?
Definitely
I'm a little
Definitely socks.
definitely
Yeah.
socks. Okay.
You'll have steamy feet if you don't.
Yeah, I want to just show you guys this real quick before we go to Andy's shoe. I just wanted to show you this, because me and my brother. Well, we just recorded a podcast for the group. You'll see that. But did you guys see these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild, man. Out of pocket.
I don't know. I like these better. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't like the laces, man. Like rope laces would have been better. Because the thing
Well,
is,
you could always put rope laces.
that's true. That I don't know. I think Adidas should have had me on the design team. Because I would have made a different decision. But that's neither here nor there. So let's keep it moving.
Andy, go right ahead, my friend. You got the floor.
So I got the. One sec, sorry. I got the Maison Chateau Rouge 2s. I think I really liked what they're doing with 2s. So I'm not big on Jordans at all. I have a few pairs. Got the Breads. Got a couple of other pairs, but I'm not that big on it. Like I'm really not. The 2s, I think the 2s are top. Like the more I've seen of them, the more. Yeah, I'm fully converted to 2s. Got the Armanières. I've got the Unions. I'm probably going to pick up the Off-White pair, but yeah, these are my latest pickup. So there's a collaboration with the French consignment store, whatever we'd call it. I also got my girlfriend the other pair, so they brought these out as well.
Oh, what are those?
So these are the Jordan mid-series.
Oh, dang!
Well,
I didn't know that they came in a bag like that. Yeah, those are nice, man. I always like when they use orange on the shoe. I don't know why.
They look really good on foot as well. Like she really suits me when she put them on. Yeah, I was hugely impressed with how they look on foot. I like how very similar they are. Though obviously, I mean it is the same, but I really like what they've done.
Amy Wright says I really like these 2s. She loves them. And let me see. Max Wilder says I was shocked seeing Mr. Coleman in a pair of patent bred 1s. It was a shocker for him. Okay, everybody place
That's their shoe. So I have that shoe. My girlfriend has that shoe, and my baby boy has that shoe.
Oh, the patent bred 1s.
Yeah,
I'd like a pair too. I don't know if I could pull them off. I don't know. I might get clowned. All right.
Nah.
To place your vote, round number. This was round number 9, I believe.
Yes, 9.
And we got a really fun round for round 11. So make sure you stick around. Don't exit just yet. You want to put the round number, round 9, for my guy Andy, plus his emoji, which is a smiley face, and then round 9 plus the basketball for my friend Adam over here, if you'd like to vote. So moving on to the next category.
Round 10.
Round 10. Let me just find it here. It is one of the most classic categories in sneaker battle history.
I bet you ain't got these.
I bet you ain't got them.
Something just maybe something that no one really has, something that people slept on, something that makes you say, I bet you ain't got these. Hence the name, of course. Gentlemen, have your sneakers ready and let's get straight into it. In 3, 2, 1. Show us what you got.
Oof. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, who went first last time? Adam did, right?
Gave Adam. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Andy.
So
What you
these
got
are
first?
the friends and family offspring Adidas Forum 84s. One of 300 pairs. I've got, is
Oh,
it 112? Yeah,
dang,
112.
nobody has those.
Well, 299 other people have.
Yeah, that's right.
So these, they were like, they wanted to do something for the community and kind of people who give back. I suppose it was the whole idea of this was to either pass it on or to give something back. So Offspring is a store we have in the UK. I have a really good relationship with them. And they were trying to pick people for reasons, I suppose. I work with kids with autism and Down syndrome. I'm a support worker. Yeah, they know what I do, and I think I was gifted a pair because of what I do. I think they put that. I love my job, so I don't consider it any. I love my job. I think to them it was like seen as a worthy reason to gift me a pair. Yeah, which I was super appreciative of because this is something that you can't buy these. They never went on a shelf to be able to buy. Of the logo.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, the Offspring logo. That's beautiful, man.
And also as well, I just
Oh, very cool. Very
That's
cool.
it.
I love it when they do that on sneakers.
so yeah, it was just I massively appreciated these. Like I thought it was a fantastic gesture, something I would never get rid of ever. Like
One of 300 guys. Let's see some fire emojis. All right, Adam, what you got for us?
Also came. Sorry, I just say.
Oh, go ahead.
It also came with like a letter, kind of saying the reason why I suppose I was gifted them.
Oh, dude,
I thought was pretty cool.
that's amazing, man. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that you were that connected to Offspring, and that's cool, man. That you're doing that, for work and you enjoy the work you do. Because a lot of people hate their job,
That's it. I'm looking at. I mean, I work 24 or 31-hour shifts. I can go to work at 10 o'clock in the morning and come home at 5 o'clock at night the day after. But I love my job. Like
it's important, man. It's the biggest chunk of your life. Adam, what you got for us?
That's awesome. Oh man, I brought out the Kobe 11s, Bruce Lee's. Pay homage to two legends, in one shoe. These were my very first Kobe's ever. So I thought, why not make them a Bruce Lee colorway too, right? So you've got the majority yellow to represent his jumpsuit that he wore. And then on the back, which is a really cool touch, the scratch marks from Enter the Dragon that are there as well. Most people, if you search Bruce Lee Kobe, and you click on images, you'll probably see, not this model.
It'll be
you might see one picture,
or,
but you're gonna see the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not this particular model, but because these were my first Kobe's, and I don't see many people wearing it. This year I saw a few ballers, in the NBA have these on, so I was kind of surprised when I saw them, but these are really cool.
Yeah, I like those better than the I don't know if it's the 7s or the 5s. I think it's the 5s, right? The
So.
Bruce Lee, but those I like them better. I like the 11s a lot actually, and those are nice.
Yeah, it's light and it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's the 5 Pro Tro.
5 Pro, that's right.
Yeah.
Always love when somebody brings out the Kobe's in the battles. If you'd like to vote for Adam, put the round number that was round number 10 with the basketball emoji. If you'd like to vote for my friend Andy, you put the round number that was round number 10 plus the happy face emoji, as Colin did with the happy face emoji and as my friend T did with the basketball emoji. And now we're going to move on to our last and final round, a new round that it looks like I also did not import for some reason. I don't know. There's something wrong with my computer. I imported these.
Yeah, I remember earlier checking all of them.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Why don't you guys talk? So we'll just break the ice. So this bonus round is going to be baby shoes. Why don't you guys talk about fatherhood for a second while I do this?
Adam, if you'd like to.
You can go first, Andy.
Adam,
Me?
yeah.
I guess I can go. Yeah, I guess I can go. I'm a father of one. My daughter is 3.5. About to start daycare. We kept her home for the first year, just with the pandemic and everything. But being a father is something I've always wanted to be, and she's getting to that age where, for those of you that have kids or at that age, she's just amazing. She'll say, "Oh, Daddy, I love you."
That's sweet,
Mommy,
dude.
I love you. It's just melts your heart, and I'm so glad I
Yeah.
have the summer off to spend all this time with her. So
That's amazing, dude.
when I found out that Andy was also a father, I was like, "Hey, let's do a baby shoot battle."
Nice.
That's right. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about being a dad, Andy?
It's the most amazing thing. I have a 9-month-old boy, a little boy called Milo. The most amazing. It's amazing. Like it's
Next level, right?
I can't even put it into words still. Even though I'm used to it now. It's 9 months, but it's still new. This new little mate that I have that's just with me all the time. Like it's the most amazing thing just to look at his face, watching the smallest things. Like he loves everything. He's excited at everything. I hope he never loses the joy that he finds in everything. He's so happy all the time. Like, and it's so nice to see. Yeah, it's the best. He is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, I adore being a dad. It's amazing.
Well, congratulations to both of you, man.
Oh, thank
That
you.
is sweet. I want to have kids one day too. Jonathan, you're still a kid.
Nah.
All right, let's do it. we need no more context. This is the bonus round, the final round. Baby shoes.
All right, gentlemen, have your sneakers ready, and let's get into it for one final time. In 3, 2, 1, show us what you got. Oh my
Baby
god!
heat. I love it. I love it. Who went first last time? I think Andy went first, right?
Oh my god!
Oh, this is amazing. Go ahead, Adam.
This is sneaker enthusiast history, Brian. Save this moment. This shoe needs no introduction, everyone. It's a size 5C. For all you parents out there with baby shoes, that's pretty small. It's not the smallest, but it's 5C. You've got the Jumpman right here. You've got the little Jumpman here on the tongue. Inside on the insole, it's hard to see, but I think Andy and I have a lot of baby shoes, some that we're like stocking for future, and some that I've, outgrown. I don't know if you can see in my office, the corner right over here. These are all of my daughter's retired shoes.
They're all, yeah, they just grow out of them so fast, huh?
Yeah, so I've created a little display for her, just for me to see, like, think of the memories,
yeah, dude.
She had in them all those baby steps that she took with them. But I chose these because my wife actually bought these as a surprise. I didn't know she was getting it. She got these off eBay. They were pre-owned. But she knew, this model. She's not a sneakerhead. She has like maybe 3 pairs of shoes. But she knew this model. She knew I liked it. And she copped this. And so this was the very first baby shoe that we had.
That's
and
so
just
cool,
saved
man.
it all these years for my daughter. And, I obviously I have a pair. So we took some pictures, but she can't fit these anymore. So I had to show these off.
Those are sweet, dude. Those are sweet. Baby heat. That is the definition of baby heat. What you got for us, Andy?
Yeah, I'm yes, Jordan 1s.
That's awesome,
Wow,
man.
Do you know, even for a baby shoe, the quality is insane. The leather is insane.
Right.
Inside, like just the lining. As you can see, like just he won a raffle on sneakers before I did.
Look at
Like
that.
I've literally only now just won my first ever raffle on sneakers. I got the Union Cortez. First ever raffle on sneakers. He'd won these before I'd even like ever, and I've been doing it for years. Like, but yeah, how cute! I just think it's the most cute little. It's ridiculous how cute they are.
So he was born into the game.
Oh yeah, fresh from day one.
Born into the game. You see
The
that?
collection before he was even born. One of the
Legend
first
on the
things
way.
I did when I found out was just like, right, baby shoes. And now, yeah, I mean, it's taken over. He's got top little. His collection is really good. Like he's got double ups. He's already got double ups. He's got two pairs of the St. Patrick's Day. Only because we just so happen to, like, I tell my girlfriend about, oh, enter this with these, enter this with, and we luckily ended two different sizes, so he's got two pairs of the St. Patrick's Day dunks. So yeah, he's already on double ups.
That's awesome, man. Baby Milo. Darian says, have this round when I battle lands. Yeah, you got okay. We'll definitely do that. And then I just wanted to point out one comment that I thought was pretty funny. Max Wilder says, someday I will adopt Colin, and I know I'll be proud of him.
God damn.
My God, you guys are come on, guys. This is a baby round. All right. So if you guys like to place your votes. Round 11. That was the final round. Andy with the smiley face, and then my guy Adam. Round 11 plus the basketball emoji, and that is it. That's going to do it for our final round for this battle. There will be a battle tomorrow as well, and plenty of more battles next week. So I appreciate both you guys making the time to do this. Andy, I know it's late where you are. Thanks for staying up, dude. And is there anything else you guys want to say before we get out of here?
Just thanks to Adam. It was good, mate. Like yeah, you dropped some fire there. This has been pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, same here. I was definitely looking forward to sharing with you.
Yeah, this was really
glad
fun.
you were my opponent. This is fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It was Adam. This is the first time we've seen your face on a live stream, I think. So, dude, anytime, man. We have the things. It'd be sweet to have you on here. Appreciate you doing it. All right, guys. Let's end this stream. Thanks to everybody who's watching, and